Hi, this is TSG Multimedia's Dan Cortopassi, and today I'm reviewing some trees from Longshadows Model Trees. The company offers two different types of trees currently, pines and oaks, and this is how they come out of the box, wrapped in plastic. So these are the pines, and these are the oak trees. These are the 3 to 8 inch trees, and then there's also a 9 to 13 inch range. So these are the trees out of the plastic, the pines and the oaks. And the pines appear to be made out of some kind of a bottle brush type material with flocking on them, which looks like ground foam. And the oaks appear to be made out of some kind of natural weed or twig that's wrapped at the bottom, and then they also have some flocking on them. Overall, I think they look pretty good. It looks like the oak trees have gotten a little bit flattened from shipment. The trees are offered in several varieties. You can buy them singly, or you can buy them in combo packs. This is one of the combo packs, which has 2 pines and 2 oak trees. So this is one of the larger pine trees. And as you can see, it's quite a bit bigger than the smaller ones. And probably would be a bit big for N scale, but an HO or larger scale would be appropriate. It appears to be made in a similar way with some kind of a brush-like material on the inside and then with foam flocking. So this is the large oak tree, and this one seems to have stuck to the bag a little bit while it was being shipped, and I'm not sure if it's glued or if it's just little tiny thorns on the twigs that make up the tree. But I'm trying to extract it without damaging it, so I'm just working very carefully. Okay, so I've gotten the tree out. It was just a little bit sticky, maybe from glue or something, but just working very carefully, I was able to get the bag off of it. And the construction appears to be similar. These look like natural twigs, and then they're bound together at the bottom. And any of these trees, the recommended way to plant them, according to the instructions that came with it, is just to drill a hole and stick them in it. If you had foam, that would probably work fine. If you had a wood base, you might want to use some glue too or something to keep it steady. The large oak is quite a bit bigger than the small oak. So the small oak could be good for N or HO as a small tree in HO, or a larger tree in N. Although some trees do get very tall, so I think there's a tendency amongst modelers to actually make the trees a little shorter than life sometimes. But probably would be a little big for N. But in any case, it's a pretty nice looking tree. So for size comparison, I've got an HO scale diesel here with the 3 pine trees, and it should give you an idea of about how big they would look. And here's the same diesel with the oak trees. So these are the oak trees with an N-scale locomotive. And these are the pine trees with an N-scale locomotive. So these are all handmade trees, which means that they're all unique. So there's never 2 alike, and never 2 exactly the same size. The smaller oak trees, if you buy them individually, at least as we're taping this, are $3.40 a piece. That's US dollars. And the pines are $3.65 a piece. These are available direct from the longshadowsmodeltrees.com website. The taller oak is $10.95, and the taller pine is $11.95. The smaller trees are also available in combo packs with 4 or 6 trees, and they can go up into for 6 trees, it's usually around the $20 range, at least right now. Personally, I especially like the pine trees. I could see that if I was going to make a layout with a forest, it could be a real big time saver to have some of these on the layout. I think they look pretty good overall, definitely as good or better than a lot of the commercial trees that I've seen offered. And they have the, since they are handmade, that's kind of a plus too. They don't come out of a factory, they're all the same. So overall, I think they're pretty good. If you'd like us to review one of your products, drop us a line at reviews@tsgmultimedia.com.